All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the routine Thursday weekly briefing for Central North Carolina. I'm James Danko, a meteorologist here at the National Weather Service in Raleigh. So first, taking a look at the tropics, we still have a month and a half left to go in the Atlantic hurricane season. But currently, there isn't a whole lot going on. The National Hurricane Center has three areas that they are monitoring. One of them, over the Lesser Antilles, is currently the one with the X over it, is not expected to develop into a tropical system at this time, while the other two are given a 20% chance of developing in the next 5 days. But neither of them poses an imminent threat to Central North Carolina. But as always, we are keeping a watchful eye. All right, so looking at the upcoming weather pattern, a cold front is going to move through Central North Carolina on Friday morning. And with a strong upper trough coming in behind it, this is going to result in scattered showers and possibly a few isolated storms from really this evening, and then especially getting into early Friday and into Friday evening. And then behind the front, cool Canadian high pressure will build in from the north, and that will bring much drier and cooler weather to the area for this weekend. It's definitely going to feel like fall out there, and there is even potential for some patchy frost, at least in the northern Piedmont, on both Saturday and Sunday mornings. I'll get more into that in a little later. And then for early and middle of next week, we're continuing to expect mostly dry conditions with minimal precipitation chances as an upper ridge remains anchored over the southeastern U.S. There could be some light precipitation, but if anything does fall, it looks minimal at this time. So looking at rainfall total forecasts for the next week, we are expecting with the front tomorrow, from late today through tomorrow, about a quarter to half an inch of rain, highest in the northeastern parts of the area, so the far northeast Piedmont and the northern coastal plain. This is not expected to be enough to cause any serious flooding concerns. And then dry weather will prevail really from this weekend through at least early next week. No precipitation is expected. By the middle of next week, we may start to get some more moisture with slightly increased precipitation chances, but again, any rain looks minimal at this time. Severe storm potential for the next few days. There may be, again, some isolated storms across far southern parts of the area late this afternoon and evening. The Storm Prediction Center has those areas in a risk for just general thunder, and then it has pretty much the entire area outside of the far northwest in a risk for general thunder tomorrow, but no severe storms are expected at this time. And the excessive rainfall outlook from the Weather Prediction Center, they are not expecting any risk for excessive rainfall or flash flooding across our region for the next few days. So taking a closer look at the temperatures that we are expecting Saturday and Sunday mornings, we are currently forecasting lows tomorrow night, so Saturday morning, in the upper 30s in the northern Piedmont, and generally lower to middle 40s elsewhere. And this looks to be most likely the coldest morning for the northern Piedmont, but Sunday morning looks to be most likely the coldest for the rest of the region, with lows generally in the upper 30s to lower 40s. And this could result in some patchy frost with the best chance in the far northern Piedmont. So taking a look at the summary, once again, we are expecting a cold front to move through our region tomorrow morning with a strong upper trough coming in behind it, and this will result in some scattered showers and possibly a few isolated storms from this evening into tomorrow evening. And then cool Canadian high pressure will build in from the north behind that, bringing dry, cool, and much more autumn-like weather for this weekend. And this dry weather is likely to continue into next week. Hazards and impacts. Again, there could be some patchy frosts, especially in the northern Piedmont on Saturday and Sunday mornings, with lows dipping into the upper 30s. And the other thing that we wanted to make you guys aware of is that on Tuesday, our office is going to be down the entire day. And this means the radar, as well as all NOAA weather radio transmitters, will be down as well. And there may be even a delay in some products getting out. And more information will be sent out about this in the coming days. And below you can see the extended forecast for Raleigh. Again, showers likely tomorrow, and then dry for the weekend into early next week, with highs in the 60s for this weekend and lows in the lower 40s. All right, that about wraps it up. Are there any questions?